I would like you to please take a look behind me and try your best to spot any fat, obese people in the crowd. Now, can you see any? Doubtful. I mean, you may see a couple of chubby people here and there, maybe. Now, this is something that really struck me in my recent trip to America. Now, you see, I've been living in China for over 10 years now, almost 11 years, and I recently went for a 2-month trip to America. And one of the things that hit me like a ton of bricks is just how many fat and obese people there are in America. And it got me thinking, it's not only America, but other Western countries too. I mean, the same could be said for England, places like South Africa, Australia, New Zealand. You just seem to see a much higher proportion of fat people walking around in public. So I thought I'd make this video to basically tell you why.
Welcome to another video.
Okay, so short of asking all these people like, hey, why are you all so thin? Okay, I'm not going to get an answer. Short of asking these people, all I can do is give you my observations. So why are Chinese people, well, Asian people in general, thinner than Western people? Well, I'm going to put it down to a couple of things, and the first thing is walking. You can see everybody around me is walking. In fact, I walked here to this place to film, and it's about a 3 or 4 kilometer walk from my house. And it's no big deal because in a place like America or somewhere else, you know, you hop in your car, you drive 4 kilometers away because, well, it's not convenient to walk. There aren't very good pedestrian walkways, and on top of that, it's easy to drive, it's cheap to drive, everybody has a car. Here in China, especially in the cities, driving is a nightmare. Nobody wants to drive because, well, first of all, the roads are a little disorganized, but the vast amount of cars that you find on the roads, coupled with the sort of selfish, chaotic driving style that people have here, tends to end up in gridlocks. And for me to drive here would have taken me about 5 to 6 times longer than it did walking here. Now, people do walk a lot, but it doesn't mean that they're really interested in sports much. Other than the occasional sort of haphazard badminton session that you see on the side of the road, or the occasional little friendly after-work basketball match that people have, Chinese people in general don't do a lot of sports. In fact, I have a video talking about the lack of sports culture here in China. Feel free to go take a look. However, there is a bit of a trend happening these days with these gyms and fitness centers opening up. So I thought I'd go and interview the owner of a local fitness center near my house and just find out exactly what the deal is with the whole sort of fitness scene here in China.
Oh, hi, 这里是 Love Fit， 这里是一个非常特别的地方，这里都是喜欢年轻、喜欢时尚的年轻人聚集的地方，所以欢迎你们来到 Love Fit。
我想问一下，大部分的中国人他们喜欢做这种运动吗？
其实在中国，特别是在大城市，大部分做这种运动的都是年轻人，特别是年轻的女孩子。
所以另外的那个中国人，他们喜欢那个长舞、散步、爬山。Love it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very good to meet you. Now the next thing we're going to talk about is diet. First of all, Chinese people don't eat bread and they don't eat dairy products. Now this helps a lot when it comes to losing weight because, well, they do sometimes have like a little sweet kind of bread cake thing for breakfast, but in general they don't eat bread. And of course no butter, no cheese, no milk, and all of this helps when it comes to losing weight. However, on the flip side, Chinese diet is usually rice, vegetables, at least down south it's rice, vegetables, and lean meats. So it's either fried up or steamed. Up north they prefer noodles. And of course there's a huge amount of other food, but the general thing that people eat every day is rice. And this leads to a situation where people, they can eat and get full, but they don't store a lot of energy. So most of my Chinese friends, they have 3 square meals a day. However, if they skip out on one of those meals, they feel incredibly lackluster. they feel lethargic, their stomachs start to hurt. So basically you get a situation where they eat a lot, but they don't put on a lot of weight. At the same time, don't store a lot of energy. Now, you may be curious as to what Chinese people think of their own body image. My friend and fellow vlogger Seamilk has just made a video about this. It should be quite interesting. Go check it out on his
You're
channel.
so strong. 你好肥哦，不要吃这个，这个很容易胖的。
Now, these are just some of the things that you will hear if you come to China. And I'm saying you don't even have to be fat, but people will call you fat.
I hope you guys found this video informative and maybe give you an idea as to why Chinese people and Asian people in general are a lot skinnier than their Western counterparts. Thank you very much for watching as always. Can't wait to see you in the next video, and as always, you know the drill. Stay awesome.